Hello, this is the lecture number 5 for the chapter application of integration, and we are starting with the exercise 8.2 and question number 1. Now in question number 1, you have to find the area bounded by the circle 4x square plus 4y square is equal to 9, and in the interior of the parabola, that is x square is equal to 4y. So this is a circle with the center at, you can first of all write in the standard form, and this is the parabola symmetrical to y-axis. So its point center is 0, 0 and radius is 3 by 2. So this is the first equation. This is the second equation. As usual, what you have to do, first of all, solve them by any method. That is equation number 1 and equation number 2. You first of all find the point of intersection. Now on solving them, you will get the point of intersection as root 2 and half and minus root 2 and half. You take your own time. You take your rough paper or any rough column, solve these two equations by any method. If there's many methods to solve them, you will get the point of intersection as root 2 half and minus root 2 half. Now draw these two curves. There is a circle with the center at the origin and radius, that is 3 by 2. So center is 0, 0 and radius is 3 by 2. So this point will be 3 by 2, 0 and this will be 0, 3 by 2. Now there is a vertical parabola, this, which is a vertical parabola is x square is equal to 4y, and their point of intersection is how much? The point of intersection is root 2 half. So this point is root 2 half and this point is minus root 2 half. So mark their point of intersection. Now because you have to find area bounded by these two curves in the interior of the parabola, then it means you have to find this area. This area you have to find. This area you have to find in the interior of the parabola. Now because the area is touching the x-axis, it is touching the y-axis, so you can easily draw the perpendicular here on the y-axis and integrate with respect to y. So you draw perpendicular now on the y-axis. See it very carefully. The first time here we are drawing the perpendicular on the y-axis, though this point will be, see it very carefully, on the y-axis the x coordinate is 0. So this point of intersection will be 0 and the value of y is half. So 0, half. 0, half. This point is, again I am putting it here, it is 0 and half. The y is half here. This is half. Now see it very carefully. Now with it, because it is touching with on y-axis, therefore from 0 to half the parabola is touching this area, and from half to 3 by 2, it is touching the circle. So this area will be, see it very carefully, from 0 to half with respect to y. Then you have to put the value of x, and this curve is this parabola, which is 2. That is 2, and plus from half, that is half to 3 by 2, it is x with respect to y of the circle. From 0 to half it is touching the parabola, from half to 3 by 2 it is touching the circle. That is the curve 1 and curve 2. Now simply put the value of x from the second, it will be root 4 y with respect to y, and here half to 3 by 2, put the value of x from this, it will be under root 3 by 2 whole square minus y square with respect to y. This is a simple integration of 2 root y and is a special integral. So it will be 2 from 0 to half root y integration with respect to half. I have simplified it, and from half to 3 by 2, it is a special integral of under root a square minus x square. So it will be y की power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 from 0 to half. It is twice, and it is a special integral of under root a square minus x square, which is x by 2, that is y by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse x upon a. X here is y, and its limit is from half to 3 by 2. Now upper limit minus lower limit, upper minus lower limit, when you solve it, and you will get the area as root 2 by 6 plus 9 by 4 sine inverse 2 root 2 upon 3 square units as the area. You take 2 to 3 lines to solve up to this, and you will get the required area. So as usual, first of all, what you have to do, first of all, you have to take the curve, then you have to find the point of intersection, sketch the curve, then shade the curve. You have to find the area, you have to find, draw the perpendicular on n axis or y axis, because you have to find the area touching the y axis. Therefore, you have drawn a perpendicular from the point of intersection to the y-axis, and this point of intersection will be 0 half, because on the y-axis x coordinate is 0. From 0 to half it is touching the parabola, that is touching the parabola, and from half to 3 by 2 it is touching the circle. And integrate and obtain the area. So this is the question number 1 of 8.2. Now you can read the question number 2 of this exercise 8.2. Now what is given? It is given somewhat, it is a lengthy question, so see it very carefully. X minus 1 whole square plus y square is equal to 1, and the second is x square plus y square is equal to 1. Now first of all, you have to find the area bounded by these two curves. So first of all, detect which area you have to find bounded by these two curves. Now this is a circle with the center 1 0. See it, x minus a whole square, y minus b whole square is equal to 1 square, radius is 1. This is center with a circle with a center origin and radius 1. Now this is the first circle, this is a second circle. Now if you solve them this by any method, you are getting their point of intersection as half, x value half, and the value of x as half, and value of y as you put the value of x as half, the y will be 1 minus 1 upon 2 ka whole square, that is root 3 by 2 plus minus. So half plus minus root 3 by 2 is the point of intersection. So therefore their point of intersection is this. Now sketch them very carefully. Now I am sketching it. There is a first circle with center at 0 and radius as 1. So 0 0, radius agar 1 hai to 1 0. Now the second circle is with the center, this circle I have drawn 2. The first circle is the center is 1 0 and radius 1, so it will be like this. Its center is 1 0, so naturally its radius is 1, so it means it is touching the origin and passing through this point, and this point will be 2 0 naturally. This is 1, radius is 1, this. Now you have to find this area. You have to find this area. Now the point of intersection is, we have already find it out, it is half root 3 by 2, and this is also half root 3 by 2 minus. Now as usual, draw perpendicular on the x-axis, and this point will be, the value of x here is half, so it will be half 0. So 0 to half, see it very carefully, 0 to half. The 0 to half, the area you have to find is touching which circle? This circle. And this circle is which? this circle 1 and this is a circle 2nd. Now if you see it very carefully, 0 to half, the area is touching the circle 1, and from half to 1, this half to 1 is touching this circle with this, which is a circle 2nd. So from 0 to half, integrate the circle 1. From half to 1, integrate the circle 2nd and add it and multiply by 2. You'll get the below portion also. So first of all, you find which area you have to find. 0 to half, y with respect to x of which circle touching this, that is first, plus half to 1. This is 1. Half to 1 is touching this circle, which is a second circle, that is y with respect to x of second. And you have to make it twice because you have to find the area below of this axis, below the x-axis also. So this is the area you have to find. You put the value of y from the first and put the value of y from the second. You will get integrated, upper limit minus lower limit. You will get the required area. So I'm putting in it. It will be twice 0 to half, y from the first, it will be under root 1 square minus x minus 1 ka whole square with respect to x, plus half to 1, y from the second, it is under root 1 minus x square, twice, and integrate. So both are the special integral. I am writing it here. It will be twice, special kitna hota, it is under root a square minus x square, x by 2. So in place of x we have x minus 1, so x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse x upon a, that is 1. From this is 0 to half, and similarly here it will be x by 2 under root a square minus x square plus a square upon 2 sine inverse x upon a, that is x, and their limit is from half to 1 and twice. So somewhat lengthy integration it is, and replacing the upper limit and minus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit, you will come to an area of bounded by these two curves as 2 pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2 square units, like this. Simplified, upper limit minus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit. You take your own space to simplify and get this area as 2 pi by 3 minus root 3 by 2, which is the question number 2. Somewhat lengthy question. There is the area bounded by the two circles. One circle is the center at the origin. Another circle is center at the 1 0, and you have to find this. I think I've explained a lot of points in this questions. Somewhat this diagram has become somewhat dirty. You draw it very carefully, mark with the scale and compass and scale and pencil, get the required area. Now in question number 3. In question number 3, in this exercise, you have to find the area bounded by y is equal to x square plus 2. This is the first curve. Then we have y is equal to x, which is a straight line passing through the origin. And then we have x is equal to, it is 0, that is the y-axis. This is the third curve we can say. And the fourth curve it is given, that is x is equal to 3. I think there are 4 curves in this. Y is equal to x square plus 3 plus 2. It is a parabola which is symmetrical to y-axis, but this parabola is not passing through the origin. It is a parabola because y is equal to x square plus 2. It is a straight line passing through the origin. X is equal to 0 means y-axis, and x is equal to 3 is a line parallel to y-axis. So you have to find their point of intersection. First of all, solve the equation number 1 and 2. When you solve these two equations, you will get here as x is equal to x square plus 2, that is x square minus x is equal to 2 plus 2 equal to 0. No real roots, it means we cannot find the roots of this. After that, you solve first and third, that is where this parabola and this y-axis intersecting, the x is 0, so y is equal to 2. So it means this parabola is touching the x is equal to 0 y-axis at this point. Then solve, after this solve first and fourth. So here x is equal to 3, x here is equal to 3 square plus 2 11. So it means this parabola and this x is equal to 3 is intersecting at the point 3 11. Then after that solve the equation number 2 and 3, that is x0 y0, means this y is equal to x and y-axis intersecting each other at 0 0. Somewhat this point of intersection is sketching the curve somewhat difficult, but their integration is very easy. Then solving the third and fourth, it is not possible because this is y-axis and x is equal to line parallel to y-axis cannot intersect. Now intersect this very carefully. Now what is it? Is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and maximum value of x is here 3. So 1 2 3, one line is x is parallel to x is equal to 3. This is the first line, x is equal to 3, that is 3 0. Now this is the point 0 2, and the parabola is passing through this point 0 2 and which passing through the point 3 11. This is 11. So you can draw the parabola like this, 3 11. Sketching is somewhat difficult. Now we have 0 2 point of intersection as 3 7. 0 2 is passing through this 3 11, and solving first and fourth we are getting this, and the point of intersection of which line, this line is 0 0, is line passing through 0 0, and if you solve 2 and 4, their point of intersection will be 3 3. Their point of intersection will be 3 3. So 3 3. Y is equal to x, the line is passing to the origin, and when it intersect x is equal to 3, it is x is equal to 3, so it will be 3 3. So the line is passing through this, y is equal to x, like this. This line is y is equal to x, 3 3 point, and you have to find the area bounded by this curve. The x is equal to 3, the y-axis touching the y-axis, x is equal to 0, and this point is 0 2. This point is 0 2. So this area you have to find, and which can be found very easily. There is a coordinate 0 0. So from 0 to 3, if you integrate this parabola, you will get this full area, and this area which is coming extra is touching the line from 0 to 3. So its area is from 0 to 3 y with respect to x of first curve, this parabola. This area you will get total area touching the x-axis, and extra area is touching from 0 to 3 y with respect to x of 2. This extra area you are getting is touching this line, y is equal to x. Simply you have to subtract it. So it means you have to integrate x square plus 2 with respect to 3 from 0 to 3, and minus y is equal to x. In this it will be x with respect to x 0 to 3. To integrate upper limit minus integrated upper limit minus lower limit, you will get 21 upon 2, simplify it, square units. So this is the question number 3, in which you have to sketch these two curves. Rather 4 curves are there. This is a parabola not passing through the origin, the straight line passing through the origin. X is equal to 0 is y-axis, and x is equal to 3 is a line parallel to y-axis. Point the point of intersection, mark the point of intersection passing through this curve, shade the area. You have to find this area touching the y-axis, the line, the x is equal to line, and the parabola. And this area is obtaining by integrating this curve, which is parabola minus line from 0 to 3. This. The integration is easy. X square plus 2 integration, you know it. Integration of x is, you know it, from 0 to 3, from 0 to 3. Okay, I'll discuss the remaining question in the next lecture. Thank you.